Now it's time for the Academy Sports and Outdoors Game of the Week. The battle in Flowtown, West and South, always concluding the regular season, and this year was no exception. Memorial Stadium, the site. West Florence with a chance to knock the Bruins out of the playoffs. For South Florence, a lot on the line for this football team. A win, they would punch the ticket to the postseason. On top of that, they would be city champions. So a lot riding on this game. The Knights will love nothing better than to knock their rivals out of the postseason, as both of these teams. All right, so here we go. It was, of course, camouflage nights for the Bruins. West Florence wearing the black for a stadium blackout against their arch rivals. South Florence, as we mentioned, needed a win to get into the 4A postseason. West Florence, however, would get on the board first. Mike Lowry finding it a hole and scoring from 5 yards out. 7-0 Knights. South Florence evens it up in the second quarter. Austin Moore, what a night he had. Wide open. David Vereen, 40-yard hookup. And all of a sudden, we're knotted at 7. West Florence coming right back, and again, Lowry breaking it off. He hits a seam, and he's gone, taking it 40 to the crib. Just like that. Oh, wait. Brought down at the 10-yard line. I apologize for that. A little bit later on, James Hands takes it up the middle, and he reaches the goal line. There's your touchdown. 14-7 Knights. Just before the half, South Flo goes back to the air. Moore hits Ty King, 33-yard touchdown. And we are knotted at 14 at the break. As we move to the third quarter, West Florence refusing to go out. Arion Darby scores from 3 yards out. 21-14 Knights. Later in the third, South Florence battling back. Hakeem White takes the handoff, sweep right. He's going to take it in from 28. And again, we are knotted up at 21. Hakeem diving in. Fourth quarter, West Flo again. Marcus Melvin in the end zone. Finds some great blocking. 3-yard run. Knights up 28-21. South Flo, quick score here. Moore, the bomb to King. He's going to take it 79 to the house. And again, for the third time, we're knotted up at 28 all. Just a few ticks to play in regulation. West Flo driving. Bowman Hiller throws it deep, but it's picked off by Vereen, and the Bruins in business. With 24 seconds to play, Moore throws it over the middle to Vereen. He's going to take it in. 24-yard touchdown. South Flo rallies with that touchdown there to beat West 35-28 to secure a playoff spot as they finish the regular season 6-5, 3-2 in conference, punching their ticket to the postseason. The Knights conclude their year 1-10, 0-5, now looking forward to the 2016 season. But this night, this rivalry game, and this evening belong to David Prince and the Bruins, as Mark Haggard joins us now from Memorial Stadium.
Thanks, Brandon, and it's the South Florence Bruins in the end zone. Guys, are you excited? Well, they trailed most of the game. But before we get down to football business, we've got cheerleading business. Ladies, you have a cheer for us.
Boom, bam, out of sight, SFH is dynamite. Boom, bam, out of sight, SFH is dynamite. Boom, bam, out of sight, SFH is dynamite.
All right, it is Bruin Nation in the end zone tonight. West Florence led most of the game, but in the end, South Florence took West Florence's lunch money. David Vereen with a great catch at the finish. David, describe that play on that touchdown catch.
It was just a clutch moment. It's big-time moments that you dream of as a kid, and I was glad I could step up for it.
Wow. I mean, what a moment for you, and what a moment for the Bruins. Now you guys are in the playoffs. Coach David Prince, almost not playoffs.
Yeah, that was too close for my heart. We're just glad we came out with a win.
Let's talk about as the game developed. How did you snatch victory from the jaws of defeat?
Well, we were fortunate, handling some turnovers there at the end and capitalizing off of them, and the guys just stepped up and made plays when we needed them.
How are you playing at this time of year? Do you think you're playing your best football yet?
I really feel like if we can hang around for a few more weeks, we'll play better football. I really do.
Let's talk about the play of your quarterback. He had to step in for Lindsey Robinson.
Yeah, Austin's a 10th grader. He's been playing JV all year. Got a lot of reps with our varsity in the spring, but for the most part, this season he's been with the JVs, and he's just we knew he had plenty of talent. We just had to get him the experience to make the plays.
And a little birdie told me he is 6'4" and has size 15 shoes. Is that right?
I don't know about the 4 part, maybe 2.
He's okay, 6'2".
The 15 shoe is correct.
Wow, those are some big shoes. Where do you get your shoes? Where do you get your shoes?
My dad, grandpa, my whole family side, dad's side.
You get some hand-me-downs. Great game for you. Who does the HTC game ball go to tonight, Coach?
It's a tough decision. We had a lot of guys make plays tonight. We're going to have to give it to Ty King.
Ty King. Wow, you had some touchdown catches today, including that long bomb from like 80-plus yards.
Well, I got to give it up to my O-line, Landon Armstrong, TJ Shoemate, TJ McFadden, Gabe Green, and Jonathan. I got to give them up to Blocking Good and my quarterback, Austin Moore. We're going to do it big next year like always.
Oh, yeah!
Ty, you are going to get along fine in football life, thanking your linemen for pass protection. That's a good man. Tell me about this team as you're getting ready to prepare for the playoffs.
I mean, like, this team, I love everybody we got, especially we losing a big receiver, David Vereen. We just going to have to fill in another spot with him, and we just have to see what goes on.
You've had a lot of great key players. Hakeem, of course, another key element to this team.
Yeah, I do want to point out, if David doesn't make that tackle down there on that long run, we don't win this football game. That's a heck of a play on his part. I didn't want him to let that go neglected.
So defense does play a part.
Oh, absolutely.
That was a high-scoring game, but defense did play a part. There were a lot of times when you stopped them, they stopped you, but in the end, 35-28. What about the playoffs? What do you know?
I have no idea, to be honest with you. We could be anywhere from a 16 to a 13 seed. There's really no idea until I see all the scores and everything, how the points shook it down tonight.
Well, tonight they're going to celebrate before the playoffs because the South Florence Bruins defeated their arch rivals West Florence tonight, and they are in the end zone.